Hey, we got it right this time. Yo, what is up, people? This is Zero, and thank y'all for coming through. I think y'all might have seen me go live before. I had the wrong title on there, so I had to stop it. But now, to those who may come in, appreciate you. If not, catch on replay. Now, I know you kind of wonder, what's this title about? You get revenge on your coworker? This ain't possible. Is it? Well, not possible. What's this about? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's pretty much a story about how I got my final revenge on. I got revenge on a coworker who right there. And with me getting revenge on my coworker, like, so I guess you could cue the Star Wars music. Yes, yeah. About to get real diabolical. But, the story is that I don't want to tell it long, but let's get into it. This is pretty much a story when I was working at the restaurant. I had a coworker who I was working with. I was washing dishes and whatnot. And on the side, I was learning baking. So I had this coworker that I like to, do stuff, get on nerves, and really try to make my life hell there. Which I mean, with his attempts, he wasn't all that successful, but just somebody just annoys you so much, like at some point, you just about had it with him. So even though I kind of just put up with him because he's a brother like me, and he was, like a couple of decades older than me. I kind of let that slide. Didn't see him as elder or anything like that, but it's just like I'm letting it slide because I'm trying to just come here and work, whatever. I ain't got like people there. So when I came into work, and this is how I really got started. I remember I was coming into work. It was on a Sunday, and coworker was having to work in the daytime. So I was coming to work in the night shift, working the afternoon to the night shift. It's like from like like midway afternoon to nighttime. So we usually get started around like 4, and then depending on the night, so Sunday I think they were closed at 10, 10 or 10:30. So or probably earlier than that, maybe 9:30. I can't remember which one, but pretty much pretty much with that, I came in. They had like this family meal where they give you food to eat and whatnot. And for coworkers, you eat something to eat since they're a restaurant and everything like that. They have the chefs make it and serve it to everybody. But my coworkers happened to get like a burger from one of the chefs. Like that's not normally a part of family meal, but usually we'll ask one of the chefs to come make us one. And be like, okay, cool, no problem. And we thought he was just sneaking over there and like somehow making up. But apparently the owner, the chef, the owner, he was cool with it. So, and we ain't ask him every day, but shoot, sometimes you want to get used to burger to eat, get used to cheeseburgers. So. So yeah, so I remember he got me a burger, and he was telling me, hey man, you want this burger, man? I ain't ate it nothing like that. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So man, I didn't think nothing about it. So I went in, after he was gone, I went and ate it. And while eating it, I noticed there was something wasn't tasting right. And as I kept eating, I was like, oh, I think like, oh, that bacon in there, and it was. And he knew I didn't eat pork. 'Cause I made that clear. I don't eat pork because it makes me sick. Not a Muslim or anything like that. It just makes me sick. So I can't really eat it. So I immediately like spit all that out. And luckily I didn't swallow the whole thing. But it was just the fact that he thought it was cool to do that. And pretty much, I probably pretty much had it with him because he did so much stuff that just irritated me. I remember one time, hey Rainwoman, how you doing? Yes, early here where I'm at too. Well, it's technically 11. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the title. I have to change it later. I still had a late night chat. Meant to put zero stories, but I'll change it. Change it when I get through off the live. But because I don't want to take it down again and do it over. But yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, and like it was like saying like all the stuff he done did to me, like like he should have been beat up like about a million times already. And one example I'll give to you, like because I didn't have a car at the time, so like it was getting off like usually getting off like maybe around like 11:30. So like by that time, the buses ain't no buses coming over. They're going downtown. So I was like, well, coworker there, and we leaving at the same time. So I would just like, all right, how about I pay you, pay you 20 for like, like 10 these 2 weeks because ain't that far off my car to where I was at. And he's saying, okay, cool. And I mean, I would really give him that because like work at a restaurant, most restaurants have pay schedule every 2 weeks. So I'm getting paid every 2 weeks. And I mean, and it was I'm not saying how much it was, it was like $11 an hour every 2 weeks. So and, and if you're not working a weekend, not gonna be a lot. So with that, I was like, okay, they're cool. So like, he would do it and it went on for about like maybe a month or month and a half. And then one day he said, I don't want to take you home no more. It's okay, cool. And it was like, he's then like more and more he start trying to give reasons why he wants to, uh, why he wasn't going to drive me anymore, whatever. Take me back and was okay, cool. And then like halfway through the night, he starts telling me I owe him money, even though I paid him all already. And then he starts telling people, oh, he starts changing the facts and whatnot. And I know he's gonna keep doing this, and I keep telling him I don't owe you no money because I paid you everything I owe you. He kept doing something. I owe him $20, which I paid him 30, which is what I owe him. And he kept on doing it, and till like gets close to the end of the night, he wants me to come outside and talk. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I think I probably think I made like $20 or $30 in my pocket like that time. And you looking like ready to fight. And I honestly I really don't have no problem fighting him, but I didn't want to lose his job because like a restaurant was built like right by a condo. So last thing I needed was to fight him over $20 in a parking lot, even though I really wanted to whoop this man. But just give him to shut up and stop talking. I just gave him the $20 and just went back in there. Went back in there because like you came out and did all this acting like you ready to fight me, whatever. It's like I'm not gonna give you the excuse to have $20. If you want to fight me, you just want to fight me. But, and then like get a gave him money. It's like you knew I was right. I'm like no, no, you weren't. I got know that, and then I think the next day this nigga had the nerve to ask me to use my charger. I'm like, okay, you use $20. He said, that's the way you treat me after all I did for you. And I'm thinking, what did you do for me? As a matter of, I mean, besides that, give me a ride, which I had to pay you for, which I paid you for, and as a matter of fact, I've done way more than you for you than you've done for me. So I'm just like thinking, what have you done for me? I mean, this dude that tried to get me fired, which he failed, and even before that, his best friend tried to get me fired, which Chef ended up having us talk, sitting down and talking. Told us we need to get, pretty much, talk to us together. Told us, hey, you need to figure it out, work it out. I don't wait no more about this beef. That's it. So, we're back mad or whatever. And then the same coworker told me that his best friend tried to get him fired as well, but they still cool. I mean, I don't know about you, but I ain't never heard of nobody being cool with somebody that try to get him fired, friend or not. I ain't never heard that. That's just me. I ain't never heard that before. But yeah, but back to the original part of the story. Yeah, he gave me after I found I had bacon in the burger, or whatever, which would make me sick. So I heard him trying to spit that out as quick as I could and try to wash out the taste or whatever. So I wouldn't get sick. And after that, it just really irritated me to the bone because like doing that, and I think like it was like a week, and like a week or two after that, cause like well from that point, like after that $20 day, like this nigga somehow felt entitled, so entitled that he thought I should, if he came in late, that I should have food prepared for him, like food set aside for him. And then if I don't have it, he want to get all mad at, oh, this how you do me. This how you do me. Oh yeah, hey Shay, yeah. All right, well, yeah. Thanks for being here. And he was like saying, this is how you do me. This is how you do me. So, all right. So like I was like, oh, okay. Since he likes me having food here, I had a master plan. Cue the Star Wars music. So so yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him his food. But it's like when I had some food stuff that I want to eat, I'm gonna make sure I have mine set aside. I put mine in my sometimes I put mine in my yeah, I put mine in my backpack, or I will have it set aside in a way that They're like, I don't know which one is my food and which one's his. So I remember, I think I went and got my food. I went and got it, put it up, and then I went in. I was like, okay, give me some food. So I go take the box of food I have. Right, right, right. Well, not as woman, but I was like, okay, I'm getting, I'm gonna leave a plate, leave a box. But before, I know you'll get here late, so after I make a plate, I head to the bathroom. Try to make sure nobody don't see me. Going to the bathroom, and I couldn't think of side chick. All right, great this story, but yeah, I go to the bathroom, I lock the door, and then I open up the top. I put my hand in the toilet, and I sprinkle some toilet water over the stuff, rubbing it real good. Well, you know, try to get it all flavored up for them, and, and then after I get through, I put the top right back on it, wash my hands, go on back out, put it up on the rack uh, at the dish pit, and then when it comes in, he came in and said, "Hey," he went to see when they coming there. He was coming. Hey man, I got your food, man. Yeah, yeah, that's your plate right. That's your box right on over there, man. Got for it. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Mm. And then when he I don't know if he ate it right away or not, but when he ate it, I just looked at him and and in my mind I had that like this picture of this guy right here in my head, like, yeah, go and eat it. Yeah. He's talking about, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, glad you enjoy it. Be like, yeah, I know you like toilet water. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I know you like toilet water in your food. so, so, so since then, that's pretty much what I had been doing to him. Every time we got some food, get some toilet water in there. Every time we let him plate, that's what he got. And then I think I remember one time I actually peed in it and sprinkled pee and then mixed it in there. He still ate. Didn't know the difference. I mean, this is the only time I actually did this to somebody. This shows you like how much he pissed me off. And the funny thing about it is, he never even knew I did it. Till this day. Till this day. I wish I had found out a clip of that. If I knew I was gonna say this, I would have put that on there. To this day. To this day. He don't know I put it. He don't know about it. I think I did it like all the way up to the pandemic. I mean, he was just such a jerk. I didn't even care. I didn't even care to even, yeah, it was just like, I didn't care that he didn't know. It's actually funny that he don't know. And maybe one day I'll tell him. He's gonna be, extremely pissed, but hey, it is what it is. Shouldn't have ticked me off. Shouldn't have made me mad. But that's all on him. But hey, if he was cool, isn't that what happened? So yeah, so That was how I got my revenge. That was the revenge of zero. I got revenge on my coworker. And he never knew about it. Never knew I got revenge from. He still thinks he's gotten one over on me, but I've gotten plenty over you, and you didn't even know it. And there's a random woman talking about I ain't cooking nothing for you. You ain't cooking nothing for me. What you cooking me? But yeah, I'm trying to get the bacon video up because I have a couple of them I need to put up, but I haven't put them up yet. But yeah, that's the revenge story. I am actually planning on trying to do a late night chat later on. I just put the wrong title in here. I have to change it. But other than that, it's supposed to be titled Zero Stuff Stories. But yeah, yeah, Shay, I gotta be petty. Like, shouldn't have messed with him. You know, if he wasn't being such a hater, he was cool. He would never had no problems out of me. Hey, thanks too much for your comment. How you doing? Yeah, that's how I got him. And he ain't, he's never gotten he's never gotten me back. So I mean, well, he doesn't know. So yeah, that's pretty much why he hasn't gotten clapped back or nothing. But yeah, I think I've told the story. So okay, that's good to hear. You doing all right? Doing better. So with that, shout out to Random Woman, shout out to Shay, shout out to Six Too Much View Coleman. Thank y'all for coming through. And I'm gonna try to be back later. I'm gonna try to schedule it, and hopefully I'll see y'all around. Thank y'all for coming through. This is Mouse Operations people, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Enjoy this music on the way out.